We love you deeply, dear one, and we are here with you always. We hold your hand through all of your experiences, those that you find joyful and those that you find more challenging. It is a very wise human being that finds value and wisdom in both these kinds of experiences, those that are joyful and those that are more challenging. And is a very wise human being that sees that there's place for both, and not just place, but need. And the things that you are going through now, dear one, is as meaningful, has as much a place as the things that you dream of. Does not mean that your whole life will always feel like a challenge or a struggle, because it is not necessary. But there will always be problems to solve, things that don't make sense, experiences that are not the way you prefer them to be, and so on. And the more you can truly change your field to accept and allow these with beauty and grace and patience, the greater the gift you can bring to the world. You human beings have started to tell yourself the false story that life is supposed to be completely without challenges and fully rewarding and joyful, for it to have meaning and to be a good life. And this is not true, and it has never been. Every single life is a good life, no matter how painful, filled with resistance and challenge, or lack thereof it is. Every single life is a good life, and especially yours, for you, because it is yours for you. Let yourself embrace your life as much as you embrace your well-being and your joy, your purpose, your sense of fulfillment, as these are very important things in human life, and it is very important for human beings to start taking authority over these instead of outsourcing them. Take ownership of your own well-being, take ownership of your own joy, take ownership of your own fulfillment, take ownership of your own life. Live your life for you. Allow you to give you fulfillment, joy, love, pleasure, excitement, adventure, experience. Acknowledge your suffering as well. Acknowledge your challenges. See it as valid and as part of a good life, even though it brings you discomfort. You do not have to figure out in your own mind exactly why this makes your life good or what it means, what the gifts are it brings, that would not be there without the challenges and suffering, before you can accept your life as a good life. Sometimes the doorway into this acceptance and living life with grace is the other way around. Deeply acknowledging and accepting that all is truly good and well, that even suffering, unexpected traumas and frustrations, fears, anxieties, whether they come true or not, all form part of what is a good life. Not an easy life, not always a pleasurable life, but challenges form part of a good life. Suffering forms part of a good life. Suffering means you're feeling, and without being able to truly feel, you cannot feel love and joy. Grief means you've lost, and loss means you've loved. But you do not need these answers before you start. And as always, it is not a mind thing. It is not lived with the mind or through stories you say over and over again, or force others to believe. It is a heart thing. Your heart knows. Let your heart lead the way. Let your heart hurt if it is hurting, but your mind does not need to cling to the stories of why it is hurting or why it is someone else's fault. But life lived includes challenge and suffering. Your heart knows this. Let your heart lead the way. Let your heart feel. Let your heart show you the wisdom and grace that comes with accepting that which is difficult, together with that which brings you alive. You will find all these things arise inside of you when you allow yourself to sit in silence, dear one. Of course, your mind will tell its stories, and that is fine, but focus your attention on your heart. Let the mind's stories be sideline chatter. Allow your heart to truly feel everything it is feeling in this moment, without the stories, just what is there, and only for as long as it is there. It will not kill you, dear one. It will bring you alive. We love you deeply, and we are grateful to bring this message of your heart's wisdom to you. Thank you.